Last time on Twan Dixon's From a Therapist's Perspective. Coping with grief comes with many challenges. You got to witness people that are significant to me. When you're grieving something, I want to encourage that you get to the acceptance stage.
He taught us a different form of love.
Yes, I told you, like my grandmother raised me. I wish I can call her and tell her, girl, I made it on TV. One of the best things that we can do is remember to celebrate how beautiful those moments were.
Could nobody take care of my grandmother like I could take care of her? Like, she ended up getting sick, and the doctors had said, well, she has pancreatic cancer.
Every single day she told me she loved me. I'm proud of you. Get back to clutching and posting your stuff. I think you needed this today, so.
People should look at this and be like, you know what? I'm not alone. We're going to start this journey. So I think the world is going to be able to get a glimpse. So stay tuned.
Everywhere I go, everything is good. Everybody know I got the maddest.
Am I the therapist? Yes. Book an appointment. I'll talk to you later. Twan Dixon, From a Therapist's Perspective. Oh, Miss Robyn.
Hey,
Hi. I am here. So I am here in Atlanta, Georgia for the next couple of weeks. I had to get out of Birmingham just so I can just kind of have a space to just get into a new scenery, meet up with a few clients while I'm here. But before that, I have to meet up with my good Judy, my girl Robyn. Robyn and I have been friends since 2006, and she is a ball of fun, but I'm funner.
so what's tea, girl?
Listen, well, we're back from New Orleans.
Yeah.
We are back.
I need to go back.
We do need to go back. I had a good time at certain parts. But I've had some stuff happen since coming back.
Okay.
So my sister was in like this terrible car accident. Yes, at school. And my mom like was blowing my phone up like, I think it was like on a Thursday night or something. I see this text message. She's like, your sister was in a bad car accident and her brain is bleeding.
No.
Girl. So I got a phone call that my youngest sister was in a terrible car accident. The phone call, it was almost like my sister had died or something. To this day, I still don't know the details of the accident. So for me, it's almost like an emotional disconnect per se. You know how I be in my feelings about stuff. You know, me and my mom haven't really been talking for real.
I know. So how's that been?
We need to have a conversation. She and I just need to sit down and talk because like now she texts me, your sister has ran away. And then I get a text and she's like, your sister's boyfriend told the people at the hospital that your sister's pregnant.
Time out.
Yeah.
Time out. So, sister had an accident. Brain bleed.
And so I asked my mom, I said, well, you know, we were texting. So I said, well, is she pregnant? She said, I don't know. Your sister has me blocked. So then my mom says, well, B has me blocked too, my baby brother.
So everybody's just blocked.
So I want to like contact my sister and I don't want to necessarily go into like why my mom is blocked, but I do want to like know, like, are you expecting?
Have you talked to her since the accident started?
No. I haven't talked to my sister in probably over a year, maybe 2 years. I ain't talked to none of my siblings
So you don't even know if she's okay?
Well, I saw the pictures on Facebook. In this season of my life, I'm just really dealing with some challenges as it relates to my relationship with my mom, as well as my siblings as a whole. Right now, I think my mom is holding some resentment towards me. It was more so something about potentially or allegedly being evicted from where she lives. So me being me, I sent my mom a resource to try. She never directly asked me about hey, can I come live with you or stay with you for a little while? Well, I had found out that my mom lied on me. And she told everyone that I said she could not live with me. And that really hurt my feelings a lot because those were never my words. So now we've just kind of been having this noticeable tension, but the distance is definitely there because for so many years, I have felt abandoned by my mom.
Now, I do remember the conversation because I remember you saying you was going to help her get on a budget.
Right. It just be a bunch of confusion. So I've been talking to my therapist about like wanting to work through that relationship. And I think if I know more about her family, then I can know more into like my adoption. Cause I've never known why I was truly adopted. I do feel like I get mad at her when I see like my siblings have more attention than I have, but I've just never known those dynamics.
As a therapist, I have been afforded the opportunity to help others navigate, how to show up in their families, how to respond to different issues. But now it's my turn to figure out this navigation train on my own issues in my family. How can I help someone with a similar issue if I'm not receiving the help myself? And for the record, yes, therapists, we go to therapy, especially me.
But in other news, I am going to be here in Atlanta for like another week. I was like, let me go work in Atlanta for a couple of weeks.
I told you need to move to Atlanta.
Girl, I'm actually meeting up with Kenny Brown.
Okay.
We're going kickboxing.
Oh, wait. Oh, I wish I could be a fly on the wall.
Listen, I'm gonna have me a good time.
Now make sure you bring your water, your towel,
Listen,
your asthma pump.
I'm gonna need all this.
911 on speed dial.
On speed, everything.
Make sure it's all
because I'm gonna. He told us, oh, it's just 30 minutes. I don't care if it was 5 minutes. 30. That's out of my norm. Is there a snack provided?
Now you know good way.
Also, while I'm here, I'm gonna meet up with a few of my clients, and I think I need to catch up with some familiar faces that we've seen before.
So I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna meet up with a few clients while I'm here. So I have an office space that I'm working out of. Okay. I'm doing my kickboxing, and I'm done.
Birmingham,
Atlanta. Okay. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Come on in. So today I am meeting up with one of my celebrity clients who is a chef, Chef Mark Phillips. Mark has worked with Lisa Wu from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Sierra Glam Shop from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. He's worked with the Brat and Judy. So today we're gonna catch up, see how everything is going with his career. Mark and I, we've been working together for about the past 4 years. And so this was a perfect element for him to just really sit down and just have a fresh breath of air and to talk about what's going on in his life. Well, I'm here in Atlanta.
Yes.
For first time work-wise. Wanted to talk to you and see how everything been going. I know it's been, a month since we last talked.
It has been.
Yeah, so what's been going on with you?
Life been up, down, highs and lows, but most part it's been good.
Okay.
But there was I think after our session, 2 weeks later, I was watching a show on TV. One of my best friends, he sent it to me called Sweet Magnolia. It's about 3 friends, basically.
Okay.
It's about women, but we 3 men. And I was watching it, and something came up for me, but I had to put it in my phone, like I told you before.
Yeah.
I'll go about life and forget about it, but it's something that had resonated in me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna read it to you.
Okay.
It said it's part of the perfect Patty syndrome, acknowledging me being hard on myself, and the dangerous comparison of with me and other chefs and where I think I should and shouldn't be.
Okay.
And realizing that it can sometimes, I recognize that it can fuel procrastination.
Okay.
Even though I had the off day, I couldn't quite settle because I felt like I still had to be busy doing something. And it's that whole balance in the entrepreneur life of I'm not constantly doing something. How can I be okay that I'm still accomplishing?
Right.
But not that I have to have it all together, but I'm still working on it, how much I don't give myself as much grace. Still push forward without procrastinating, by being overwhelmed by the fear of not knowing the outcome of it all.
Over the years and working with Mark, Mark has definitely prided himself on, I gotta get this right. And so in working with him, it's always important for me to help him to understand that it is okay for errors to happen. It is okay to give yourself some grace, because as an entrepreneur as well, I get it. We want everything to be perfect. We want to dot our I's and cross our T's. But at the same time, we have to recognize when that stress comes and be able to really balance out that, hey, I'm dealing with some stress here, but I'm going to deal with it in a healthy space so that way I won't get overwhelmed and I give up on everything that I have going on. One of the biggest things, of course, that, we've talked about before is, we deal with that imposter syndrome. We question our own ability about things, or, sometimes we lose that spark or that confidence, and we, see others on social media and we start comparing and contrasting. But that striving for perfectionism, that does create a lot of anxiety.
Anxiety / reminding myself of the faith. So it was all of the emotions. That's what I said when I had to write it down, because they were all over the place.
Yeah. In short, when we think about imposter syndrome, we're thinking about, I just want to be the best at this. Oftentimes, individuals may find themselves comparing themselves to others who are in a similar field as them and just feeling like, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not the best, or just kind of meeting the bare minimum. But one of the things that I would say is just definitely being honest about it. Being honest and saying, hey, today, this is the element that I'm feeling, but then recognizing that I need to redirect and reframe what I am feeling in this moment. What is the positive to this negative that I'm feeling? And reaffirming ourselves with that positive to help decrease that imposter syndrome. We can't necessarily terminate it, but we can manage it as best as possible.
I'm grateful because I'm able to do work for myself, but also what's next? Am I able to do it? And then I also think about the my best friend from college that I lost.
Right.
It's been a year now, some change. So it's been okay overall, but it's definitely had its moments. I talked to his mom yesterday, ironically, knowing going into a session that she would call me. We were talking about some things that she wanted me to help her with. But then it's that reminder of we won't be able to create no more new memories together. So
one of the things that we have to recognize is that they're still with us. Being here in Atlanta is odd for me without Deundray here, But one of the beautiful things that you mentioned is that you're maintaining that relationship with his family. And maybe that's how, the universe is aligning itself, that by him not physically being here, that connection remains there. Working with Mark on grief has also set a tone for how I've been working on my grief, because I too am someone who lost a close friend within the last year. And even as a therapist, without going into the realm of countertransference, I'm also able to learn through Mark how he's navigating his own grief, in a space that's healthy for him. I know most recently they were able to celebrate the friend by, having a moment where they were able to spread his ashes and just have those moments of remembrance. It's gonna take time, but Mark is very persistent on what does that healing look like for himself, and just continue to press forward in a positive representation for the career that they both shared together. Everything that we do, we have to remember it's not going to be overnight. Everything has to go one step at a time, because what we tend to do is we plague ourselves with a lot of worry. I remember when I decided to step out into the entrepreneur world. When I did it, I stepped out in it very prematurely, just like a lot of entrepreneurs have done. And it's like, okay, we're scared. Let me go back and get a 9-to-5. Let me go back and get a salary where I know the bills are gonna be paid. But we know that our passion is really hey, I'm supposed to, develop this baby. I'm supposed to nurture this business. I see you brought your cookbook there.
Well, we've been going back and forth with it for a while.
Is that for me?
Yes, for you. I signed it and everything for you.
I appreciate this. This is almost like a social studies book. And
I mean, when you it's that perfect fatty, I said I'm going to start with just 100 pages.
You
and
did.
200 I remember later.
Well, Mark, if I'm not in this book, then I am just going to have to terminate your services. For anyone that is dealing with any type of perfectionism or grief or just struggles in general, one of the things to take away from this is the aspect of you're working through it. And what I mean by that is, you know what? I'm recognizing the issue that's at hand, but I'm also recognizing that, hey, let me create a step-by-step system that's gonna help me to say, this is how I'm gonna follow through. This is how I'm gonna work through this on my own terms, in my own spaces, and that's gonna bring me the most peace at the end of the day. Yes. So good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Look who it is.
Well,
what are you doing in Atlanta?
Well, I had to get away from Birmingham.
Oh my God. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too.
Yeah.
Surprise! He's here. The one and only Dominique Reedy, the icon himself, the Gemini King, and the list goes on. So Dominique and I, we have been friends for a very, very long time. I think 19 years, somewhere along those lines. So while I'm here in Atlanta, it was only right that I have to catch up with my good friend and see how he's doing, personal life, relationship life, and even his own friend group as well. What's been up? I haven't seen you since, what, July?
Yeah, 2024.
Yeah, because we went to the funeral.
For Dre, yeah. That was pretty sad. But yeah, I just had to duck off because a lot of stuff started unfolding in Atlanta, and you know how I do.
Yeah.
When stuff become too much for me, I go in my little shell and I duck off. And that's what I did.
I actually met up with Deundray's sister.
Wow. How did
Yes, it was very emotional. They're just trying to figure out what this new life is like for them. And
it's all about healing.
Yeah.
They gotta heal.
Yeah. So
and it's gonna hurt.
I do know you go in your shell, and I call it your Gemini shell, because I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, he see these text messages, and I'm like, okay, let me check his location.
Yeah, I was mad at a couple people. I said, let
me check his location. Let me make sure I still got access to the location.
I'm not gonna turn my location off. I'm not that catty.
When it's been like 19 years of us knowing each other, so we always know how to talk about things, and that's always important. You introduced me to like everything that's going on,
but you helped me through a lot.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a mutual love.
Absolutely.
I feel like a conversation is something we could always have.
Always. I remember a time where me and you like slept in a car, slept in my Honda.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Because of like whatever situation you was in, you was locked out the house. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not gonna leave you stranded outside. We just gonna sleep.
Memories, child.
We just gonna sleep in this car, and we gonna make it. And I mean, just look how far we've come in life. So over the years, Dominique and I, we've just been very intentional about our work together, as many people have seen. And Dominique has had a lot of growth over the years, and he has matured in so many ways, just in how he responds to things, how he reacts to things, and just how he shows up for other people. And he's very resourceful, especially if you need any connections with anything.
How's business going for you?
Well, something positive. Business is amazing. Like every time I go to work, I'm happy. Every time I leave work, I'm happy. Opportunities are coming left and right.
Yes.
I've been recognized by the city.
I saw you something with I don't know much about sports. Football player.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
One of my new clients is a Miami Dolphin. And I don't really know much about sports either, but like that's really major. But that's what I throw myself into because I feel like a lot of my personal life really do still need a lot of fixing.
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of stuff I'm not in control of.
Yeah.
But what I am controlling, I've taken control and I'm doing fine.
How are you doing in your personal life? Because I know like last time me and you like really sat down, you was going through that public breakup, which, you know, because I've been around both of y'all for years, a lot of it was still confusing to me because I found myself being upset with him and I'm like, are you dating or whatever the case may be?
I mean, I am currently dating.
Oh, that's cute.
For me to be happy, I know I'm a lover boy.
Yeah.
I know I'm very domesticated. I've seen that my whole life, even though me and my stepdad didn't get along a lot, but I did see a full household. Like I saw a mom and a dad figure. So that's what I've always wanted. I had that for 8 years with Aunt, but I am in a place where, you know, I'm very proud of him. I think he's a fireman at this point. So I'm proud of him and I'm gonna support him from afar. I'm just not in the space to continue to allow certain people to have access to me that has hurt me. And it might not ever like change.
Yeah.
Like, how is your mom?
I be wanting to say I don't know, but then I do know, but then it's like, I just know like what people tell me.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of, we're on a roller coaster and I don't know when this ride is going to come back to the stop so the next people can get on the ride.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this, and I really haven't talked about this with absolutely nobody.
Right.
But, you know, me and my mom's relationship, and recently she did call me, and
are you about to cry? Don't make me cry. It's too early for that. What happened?
She called me because she had a lump on her hip.
Oh my God.
So right now she's in the process of getting looked at because she was like, well, they want to make sure it's not cancer.
Right.
And I'm not saying that's what it is. Oh my God.
Oh wow. I'm sorry.
But I just know I just want to fix stuff.
Yeah.
And even though they're not willing right now, I just know something like that is life-changing.
It is.
Especially if something was to happen to her. And I've just never been to the point where I had to deal with something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I still got both my great-grandmas. Like, people really don't pass away in my family, shout out.
Yeah.
But it's scary. And just to get that phone call, like, we only got one mom.
Right. Right. That is just, I'm sorry that she's going through this.
All right.
Yeah. And it's good, like, she's going ahead and taking the right measures to get tested and stuff, because our health is just so important.
Yeah.
And then, like,
and days are coming and going. Even though, like, even if we are doing what we're supposed to do and life is great, like, these days are shorter and shorter. It's like, it's crazy.
It really is. And I mean, my family is like notorious for being diagnosed with cancer. So
yeah,
I mean, you know, I went through my own cancer battle really early on in life. So
yeah,
so I'm gonna definitely be praying. I'm glad that you and her are communicating more, because you know that's probably what she needs, just that support there.
Oh no, I feel so bad for my mama. Like, she really just
feel like she alone. Yeah,
because I know her and my stepdad's situation.
Yeah.
He's nobody to depend on.
Right.
And especially when she really needed. But I'm not going back to Birmingham, so she's going to have to get over here.
Well, we'll bring her over here, because we know you're not coming back to Birmingham. Birmingham is just Birmingham.
A cute little visit.
It's a cute little visit. And I think that's kind of the space I'm in. I think I'm in the high and by.
Yeah.
Dominique has a powerful story, a powerful journey. Being born and raised in Birmingham, dealing with homelessness at one point in his life, to now where he's at today, and he's still thriving. And there's so much more to come from Dominique in the near future, even present day.
Let me probably pack up my life.
I told a lot of y'all, like, I love my hometown.
Right.
But we are so much bigger than Birmingham.
We are.
And that's not downplaying Birmingham. We are so much bigger than Birmingham. Even personalities. It's so many people that I can name about 7 people that you know that you'll be like, oh yeah, I can see them moving out of Birmingham and really making it.
Yeah.
But they're literally still there.
You know, and because I really want, and I've told Caleb this, like,
Caleb,
I'm like, Caleb, why are you still here? You are you thrive.
Yeah.
You are doing well. You got businesses all over the city.
Yes.
And I mean, he's very fashion forward.
Yeah.
Just everything about him and his personality. But speaking of friends, I will tell you this. While I'm here, I am meeting up with a mutual friend of ours.
How mutual?
Like pepper spray mutual.
Pepper spray. Oh, girl.
I mean, up with Rico.
We'll do that. I know who you talk about, girl. Okay, period. I mean, I'm not a hater. So, and I mean, we're fine. We got no issues.
Yeah.
And if he's looking for therapy and seeking therapy, I mean, we all need it.
Right.
So,
So he and I, we're going to meet up while I'm here and just kind of catch up, see where he's at. But also, like, how are you doing? I know it's like been a transition going on, like with the friend group. Like, how's everything been going? Like,
put my shades on.
Oh, put the shades on.
Because it's going.
With the old friends?
Old friends are done friends. The only person I still talk to is 7.
Yeah, okay. Right now there is like limited communication only with a couple of people.
It's a rebuild.
It's a rebuild. I love a rebuild. You know, a lot of people are saying reboot, but I love a good rebuild.
We're gonna rebuild.
Because it's too many boots. It's too many boots on the ground. I'm tired of boots. New transmission.
New tires.
Not alternator, because people can't never get their alternator to work right.
Yeah.
No shade.
So as we know, Dominique has been around a certain friend group over the last 5 years or so. And he's had some challenges in this group. So it's gonna be really interesting to see this new dynamic and this new element that Dominique is in. Dominique is transforming into his mother era at this point.
That first year experience, they just have to learn it.
Yeah.
But you be the median, be like, you know, the nurturer. You already got these gray hairs, I see, so you don't need any more.
That's wisdom, baby, not stress.
I didn't say it was stress. I just said it was gray hairs. And I
like
like
it. Like that. It's like a silver fox. Like,
yes, silver fox.
Daddy. Yeah.
Oh, daddy.
Daddy.
Oh, wow.
That's what they call me.
Okay. I'm about to get ready to go because I got some work to do today.
And you know I have plenty of work to do as well.
You do, because you got these celebrity clients. You ought to take me with you as like your manager.
You'll have to sign an NDA for that.
Bitch, I am the NDA.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Give me a hug. Oh, we do need to. I love you.
I love you too.
I appreciate you for everything.
You know you always got a spot in my heart.
I do. Where'd you park at?
Yo, what it is, what it do? Man, that girl Nina Chanel just dropped her brand new single, On Me. Man, on all streaming platforms, coming off a brand new EP called Blue Match. So make sure you check it out, and make sure you tell everybody you know, your mama, your kids, the rats, the cats, and the dogs. Man, hey, On Me, Nina Chanel, out right now.
Good to see you too. So, how you feeling? How was your drive?
It was good. No traffic.
Gotcha. Okay, come on in. Would you like any water?
No, I'm good.
Good. So today I am meeting up with a very important family of mine, the Gober family. But first I need to start with the mom, Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha brings a lot to the table and she has a lot to say. But also you're gonna see this element of meeting with her children, Jada and MJ. It's important for me to meet with this family because although they are a loving family, and you can definitely tell the love is there, there's still some elements of unresolved issues from the past, elements where there still needs to be some healing and some forgiveness because all three of them are navigating new dynamics in their lives, in their careers, relationships,
and so forth. Isha, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. So you are here with me.
Yes, finally.
Yeah, finally. In person though. 'Cause
Yes.
we've been doing this for 2 years.
Yes.
And so you called me for a family session and I was like, well, I'll be in Atlanta for a couple of weeks. So what we got going on?
Nothing really is going on. I am getting married.
Okay.
And I wanted to just make sure I was on the same page with the children.
Mhm.
I know that it's different.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to kind of get together and you help us figure some things out, if there are some things to figure out. So that's why I called you.
Yeah, okay, so we can definitely meet with the kids. Definitely we will talk collectively as a family. One of the things how I am when it just comes to one-on-one therapy, the same thing will apply for, working with family, being very open, being very honest, being transparent. That you and I have been previously working on, you're currently about to sell this house, and as you mentioned, marriage. And I know your mom is going through some things right now too. So
It's stressful because of the open houses and everything, but that's smooth. It's going. And my mom's situation is tough.
Yeah.
Because I'm grieving.
Yeah.
And you never prepare,
Right.
for it. And we went to look at facilities yesterday, and it's very expensive.
Yeah.
And I want her to have luxury, but it's hard.
Of course, my girl is getting married. And Keisha's been married before. She was with her children's father for over 20 years. So now she's on a new wavelength with a new guy. He's nice, I've met him. But I don't think her children are so favorable of him. And Keisha has some concerns about it. And you can tell that she's solidified in her answer. She's solidified in her relationship. But she wants her children to be on the same page as her. But I don't think they're ready just yet. So before we start to bring the family in, do you have any questions for me, or is there any direction that you want me to mainly focus in on?
No, I trust you.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, I'm okay.
Okay. All right, so let's just take a intermission.
Okay.
And then we'll just follow up to see where your kids are, and
Okay.
then we'll start to bring them in, okay?
Got it.
So it's time for me to really navigate. Okay, Keisha, let's make sense of this. And let's get an understanding, not just from my perspective, but your children's perspective as well. Let's just dive right on in. And so I know here recently over the last few months there's kind of been some changes or whatnot. So how is everyone just kind of feeling overall? Woo, child, the tension in this room is thick. I am seeing eyes rolling, necks popping, lips busting. I am just seeing it all. I am feeling like, oh no, this is about to be the demise of my career. This is about to be the demise of this family. I have got to do something to have a breakthrough with them, or I am going to fall apart myself in this real-time moment. Next time on Twan Dixon, from a therapist's perspective.
I don't have to sit up here and act like my kids are toddlers. My kids are grown.
First of all, my name should be on the building. Let's start there. I've been in situations where I've had the gay prayed out of me.
Sometimes you got to be put in a position yourself to become relatable.